everybody. How are we doing today? I'm standing up today. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, to White Iris Intuitive. Today, I'm just going to start first, couple of minutes. I'm going to do a little bit of a cleansing with the shamanic drum, my 528 bowl, and my 174 tuning fork, which is 174 is for pain. So they got my people guided me, my team guided me to do this in the beginning before I started with the cards and everything else, because they wanted to make sure that if there was someone out there that was going through pain or experiencing some kind of inflammation, anything like that, that this will help them out when they listen to it. I'm hoping that soon we'll be able to provide a longer sound bath healing. But right now, it's just going to be like a little short one right before I start with the cards. So if you are experiencing any pain, any inflammation, anything like that, any pain in any part of your body, just sit back, close your eyes, and then just listen to the drum and listen to the sound bowl as well. So it'll just be like a minute or so. Just going to breathe in and out. Long, deep breaths. And take 2 deep breaths in again, very deep, in and out. I hope that helped at least a little bit. If you are going through pain, if you are experiencing any type of inflammation, right now at this moment, I know it's getting colder, so a lot of people that suffer from rheumatoid arthritis and arthritis do experience pain as the temperature fluctuates up and down. So I hope that helped a little bit. But I do want to thank you again for being here. Again, my name is Blanca Iris, White Iris. Thank you for coming to my channel, White Iris Intuitive. And thank you for subscribing to my channel, as well as hitting the like button when you do see my videos. My dog is trying to get my attention now that I'm on. What is it, sweetie? Come. So let me give him a little bit of loving, and then he'll be on his way. Okay, baby. Say hi. Okay, I know. I know. He just wants a little bit of attention, then he usually goes on his way. And I didn't even turn the light on. I wanted to leave everything like natural. I know the video is not always the best. You know, I'll be upgrading as time goes on, but for right now, you know, it is what it is. Okay? All right, so today what I'm going to do is going to be a general reading. And I'm going to do a general reading for the collective. Now, I hope that everyone liked the last reading that I did with all 12 signs. Let me know, because that's something that I think I'm going to start doing once a month at least. And it's a very long video, and it takes a lot out of me because I'm doing every single sign specifically. So it takes more energy to do. So that's why I hadn't posted another video in such a long time, because I was wiped out. And I also did a healing with my sister. We did a sound bath healing for a group of people, and that also takes a lot out of you when you do a sound healing, you know, and it's usually about an hour long. And it was really great. It was this week, beginning of the week, and it went really, really well. I love doing that. We had a lot of channeled messages for the group as well, so that was great. So as I always say, all of my information is in the description box below. I do the healings. I can in person if you live near me. If you don't live near me, I can do them as a personal private link via YouTube, or I can send it to you via Zoom. So now we're whining. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Akashic Records cards, which we did with the 12 signs last week. And I hope that you did like these. But today it's going to be a collective reading for the whole. A couple of things I did want to go over with everyone is a couple of channeled messages that I did receive. And it wasn't a lot of specific things for people that I did do sound baths personally for. But a couple of things that I just wanted to go over that I did get downloaded was our perception pretty much is what our perception is what each one of us individually basically believes in, or I don't even know how to put it, because the way they send me the message, it was pretty rude. So I'm just gonna let you know what it was. But we have to remember that everyone is in a different position. Everyone is in a different position vibrationally, and everyone is in a different position when it comes to what they believe in and what they think is true and what they think is not true. We have to meet everybody where they are. Me personally, your beliefs are your beliefs. I'll sit and I'll listen to you. You're not going to convince me of anything other than what I believe in, but I will give you the respect to sit down and listen to you without getting angry, without getting upset, because there's no point in that. Because what you believe in and what you find true to your heart is part of your vibration and is part of your perception of how you see things. And many times people have arguments over, well, this is what I believe and you have to believe what I believe and you have to be a part of what I believe. No, that's not how it works. The most important thing is that you treat the person with love. You let them know that they are loved. You let them know that yes, they are important and what they need to say. And yes, they have been heard. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you've changed my mind or that I believe XYZ, that whatever it is that you believe. That's just how it is. And we have to remember this, that we have to treat everyone with love and understanding, and knowing that the perception that they have of themselves or of the world is just their perception. Like my perception of the world is not like the perception of anyone else in the world. I don't watch the news. I'm not going around looking at all of the negative things that are going on. And if I did see something, or if someone said to me, oh, did you see XYZ happen? I'm not that person that wallows in, oh my God, that happened. No, I am not going to do that, because all I'm doing is sending more negative energy to the incident. And by sending negative energy to the incident or whatever it was that happened, then all I'm doing is perpetuating the same type of behavior. So what I do is that I send love, I send light. A lot of people are like, oh God, love and light. But I send love, I send light, I send the golden light of source. I send the light from Mother Earth. And I ask that it gets transmuted into coherence, harmony, and balance, that it gets transmuted into love, so that it can be redistributed out to the world. Now, if you're a person that, let's say you watch a movie and the movie is about something that's devastating. Let's say it's about, Sound of Freedom. I watched that movie, and every person that watches that movie has a different experience. My experience was that as the movie was going on, I was sending that love and light to every single person. So I send love and light to the perpetrators. I send love and light to the kids that are in this situation. I send love and light to law enforcement. I send love and light to the parents. I don't sit there and cry devastated because of what's happening and say, damn those people for what they're doing. I don't do that, because if I do that, I'm sending more negativity out. That's a 3D concept, 3-dimensional concept. When you're at a higher vibration, a 5D vibration, if that's what you want to call it, that's not something that registers with you. Like I said, those things don't register with me. What I do is I send love to all of them, because the way I see it is those perpetrators were once those kids. And now, as they're adults, that's what they learned. They don't know any better. No one taught them that there was a different way, or there was something different to do. So they continue to perpetuate what was done to them, and so on and so on and so on down the line, the familial line down. So yes, I'm going to send love to everyone, because that love and that light that I send, that coherence and harmony and balance that I send, that will more likely give them a change of heart, give them more hope than me doing the opposite. Me doing the opposite is just perpetuate is just making it worse, because it's just sending them more negativity, it's sending them more darkness. And I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm not afraid of the light. So I don't work the way I do my work. I don't fear the dark. At my vibration, there's no reason for me to fear the dark. The dark and the light are both a part of me, and they're a part of everyone. So we have to work with both. And if you're praying and you're saying your prayers in a way that shows that you're afraid of the darkness, you're just perpetrating more darkness. So learning how to change that, and learning how to voice what you have to say in a way where it's always light, it's always love, it's coherence, it's harmony, it's balance, is how you will move up into those higher vibrations. We have a lot of people that are on YouTube, and I don't knock anybody. Everybody is in their vibration, in their location, where they need to be at this moment. And a lot of times they talk about, well, the karmics are trying to do this. The karmics are trying. I don't even watch those videos. So I have a lot of people that I do watch, but when they have those types of videos, I don't watch them because I don't care. I don't care what the karmics are doing. I don't care what the negative people are doing. I don't care what the darkness is doing because it's it's below my vibration. Therefore, there's nothing that they can do to me. There's nothing that they can do to harm me. There's nothing that they can do to change my course because my vibration is too high. And a lot of times when I see that, I'm like, oh, those poor karmics, let's go ahead and send some love and some light. And sometimes I hear them in my head where they're like, oh, well, F you. Well, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And I'm like, I'll pray for you. Well, I don't need prayers. Oh, yes, you do. I'll pray for you. I'll send you love and light, coherence, harmony, and balance. That's what I do. I find that negative stuff and those things so beneath where I am at that I don't even worry about it touching me. It's not something that registers in my mind whatsoever. So just that's something for everyone to think about when you see something in the news or you're watching a movie and you're like, instead of saying, oh my God, I can't believe that happened, say, you know what? I understand. Let me send everyone in that situation the love that they need, the golden light of God, the light of Mother Earth. Let's transform this negativity into coherence, harmony, and balance. Let's send that love for hope for humanity. Let's send that light for everyone on the planet to be able to move up in that vibration and not stay stuck in that lower vibration because it doesn't help anyone. So it's just something I had to put out there from my guides where, I was watching one of the videos and it came through with that one. They're like, why are you even watching this? Like, that's so beneath you. It doesn't matter what the karmics are doing. It doesn't matter what the darkness is doing because you're at a higher vibration. Just send that love and light, send that golden light, ask for everything, all of that to be transmuted and to be redistributed. I know I'm saying it wrong, to the world as the golden light of God, as love, as hope. And that is what's going to help the world actually rise in the vibration where you'll be able to move on to that new world that you're looking for. Remember, you have to be the change that you're looking for. If you're looking for change outside of you, it's never going to happen. So you have to look for it inside, make the change inside, and then you'll see that change on the outside. Okay, so let's start with the cards. Let's see if Nugget's going to leave me alone and it's going to let me do my work. You okay, baby? Okay, I have to put you down, baby. I'm going to have to get him a chair so he can sit next to me. But then if he sits next to me, he'll spend the whole time going, are you done? Are you done? But I think he's okay. He went to his bed. His bed is right here near my desk, so he should be okay. So let's see what we have for the collective today. Let's see what information. Chess game. Bird's nest. Wow. Reflection. And the Buddha prepares. Wow, that's basically what we just went through, what I was just talking about. Your team, because all of us have a team, are asking you to reflect. So exactly what I was saying. Think about the things that I just went over with you, things that I just channeled for you or what I channeled previously. This is a game of chess. This is what life is. Life is a game that we are playing. We are the avatars. We are a soul being, higher self, living out in this avatar here that we call our bodies. And the more we understand that, and the more we understand that we are here to reach a higher vibration and to get into a mode, like I was saying, that every day you're sending out that golden light, that love. You're asking for coherence, harmony, balance for the world, for the people that are here, for the entire planet. The higher you will reach in your vibration, and the higher you'll help the world move in towards that positive vibration as well, and that higher vibration. The bird's nest, and this is Three of Forces, and look how beautiful that looks there. It's a mama bird feeding the babies, or it could be a dad feeding the babies, and all of that light, that golden light, is coming through. So this is what our team is trying to let us know, that they are here for you. This is you here, hungry for the information, and they're trying to give you the information, but you need to reflect. You need to do the work, understand that this is a game that we're living. And then the Buddha prepares, and you need to start preparing for the higher vibrations, preparing for the meditation with the meditations, preparing for the new life that you want to live. Now, if you want to stay in the old life, if you want to stay in the 3D life, that's okay. No one's going to knock you for that, but you will just be left behind. People will, and when I say you will be left behind, people will forget who you are. They'll be like, oh, I did know someone that was called so-and-so, and it'll be the same for you. Oh, I think I knew someone called so-and-so that was, but I can't remember. There's a lot of people that have fallen off my radar, and I could not tell you who they are. They're such in a low vibration that I'm like, what was that person's name? There was someone the other day that my sister was talking to me about, and I'm like, who is that? And she was like, you don't remember? And she had to give me like the whole story. And I was like, oh, I remember. But if I saw that person in front of me, I would not know who that person was. That's how it happens. Okay. So right now I'm going to pull the inner child cards. Let's see what the collective has to do, what work has to be done. And I apologize. I'm not going to go get the tissues because they're on the other side of the room. And when we channel, we get very hot. And we also, drip, drip, drip with the nose. Get my allergies start acting up as if. Go on an adventure. Today's the day to try something daring. If you've been waiting to try something new, today's the day. Get it done. Whatever day that you see this will be the day for you to try something new. So do it. Oh, wow. 2 cards. A time to remember. Look back on your childhood. All right. So a lot of you in doing your work need to look back on your childhood. Set boundaries and claim your power and know your value today. And a lot of you need to set boundaries. If you're allowing your spouse, your coworkers, your boss to walk all over you and tell you, well, this is how this is going to be, then that needs to stop. And I understand this. It takes a while for you to do this. I was a doormat for a long time, which was weird because I was a doormat in my relationship. But at my job, I would tell my manager's manager off. Like, yeah, I mean, not off, but I would let him know, it's not that serious. Okay. Like, you put your pants on one leg at a time, just like I do. You're a human being. So let's take it down a notch. I have a parent. And that parent does not live here. So unless your name is so-and-so, let's take it down a notch. Because your threats don't scare me. I can find a job anywhere within 2 weeks. So that would usually put them in their place. So that's probably something you need to do, and something that you need to let your bosses know. Because remember, if you weren't there doing the job, who's going to do it? You're there. You've been working there for how many years? You have the experience. If you left tomorrow, they're going to have to train somebody all over again. I've heard of people who have left jobs and the companies have gone under because the companies thought, well, we don't need them. And then the company goes under. Okay, let's see. One more card from the inner child deck. One more card from the inner child. Oh, let it go. Let all of that no longer serves you go. And that's what I was saying before. Remember, your life and what you've been through, this is your perception of life and what you think life is supposed to be. And that perception is going to have a lot of different things. Like, I'm a recovering Catholic. And if I passed by someone who was Catholic today and they started talking to me about being Catholic, I would listen to them. But they're not going to change my mind about what I believe. and they're not going to change my mind about what I have to say. Now, once they're done, if they don't want to hear what I have to say, then I will very calmly walk away, because it's a two-way street. If you want me to sit here and listen to you, then you should have the same respect and sit here and listen to what I have to say as well. If that mutual respect isn't there, it's up to you to just walk away and let it go. Getting angry, getting upset only lowers your vibration. And then you're letting that person know that they have a hold of you. They can control you by getting you angry. Oh, one more. Choose yourself today. Do not deny your importance. Yes. So for so many years, I denied my importance. Don't do that to yourself. You are important. You do a lot of things. You work. You have your kids. You have your home. You do so many things, and you wear so many hats. Do not deny the fact that you are important. And if other people are not looking at you as if you were important, like with your spouse, go away for a week and see what that person has to do, and let them figure it out. And let's see if they find you important or not, or if you're going to come back and they're going to say, well, you're never leaving again because I'm not doing XYZ, even though these are my kids and this is my family. Then that lets you know, maybe it's time for me to walk away. And a lot of this information, this is just channeled information that's coming through. It could be specific to one person, so that if that is you, yes, this has to do with you. We're going to have any more cards from the inner child, any other work that we need to do. Okay, so I'm just going to put it aside. So I pulled my shamanic cards. I believe it's the shamanic oracle that I pulled. I believe this is the right one. Let's see. I didn't take the book out because the book is so big that it doesn't fit here with the cards. But let's see. Are we going to get... We're going to get any cards from here today? Anything that the shamans need to say? Because I have several shamans that are a part of my team. Ancestors from different lines, family lines that I have. And also past lives. Oop. Lightning. Wonderful. Any more? These cards aren't great to handle, but I just want to show you the card. See how that person, there's a face in the middle with the light. Remember what I was talking about. If you are in that higher vibration, if you have that light within you, that light emanates out all the way around you. And that light, every person that you pass by, they feel that light and they'll look at you, and either if they're in that high vibration with you, they will acknowledge you and say hello. If they're not, they'll put their head down and keep walking. So that's you in that light. These are the people that you probably interact with. You see how it's a little bit darker. Don't be afraid of the darkness. Don't be afraid of what's out there. But remember, you are in your higher vibration above this low vibration nonsense and bullshit. So don't be afraid of it, but also don't give, when you pray, when you do your work, remember you're sending love, you're sending light, you're sending hope out into the world. We're going to send coherence, harmony, and balance. We're going to ask that for that to be transmuted to love so that we can help the planet move up in vibration as well. Let's see what the dragons have to say. And dragons are here today. They're flying around. Well, they're always here with me, but we have any specific messages for the collective dragons today? Do we have any specific messages? They might not. This is kind of like a one-off day for me, so just one card, bottom. transcendence, achieving success. So it looks like a lot of you are actually doing the work. And look at this. Look at that dragon. It looks like it's getting ready and it's firing up that light. And then there's another smaller dragon above it, almost as if they're just popping out from the flames. So if you are doing the work, and if you are going out there and you are transmuting that love and that light, and you're transmuting hope out into humanity, you are a part of the tribe. You are a part of the people, the light workers, whether you like the name or not, that are here to help the planet move up in vibration. Let me... let's see what animals are with us today. What animals are here with us today for my collective. I should have brought some water out and I didn't. Collective, what animals are here for the collective? Nobody's talking today. We do have the gorilla, and the gorilla is a symbol of peace. So we need to look ahead and look for peace. Again, there's no need for fighting. There's no need for all the negative things that you, or the things that you perceive as negative, for you to have to go through those. It's up to you. You have free will. You can either choose to stay with a karmic, or you can stay by yourself, do the work, and see what source or God has now for you. Remember, we attract to us what is of the same vibration. So a lot of people think that, well, I don't understand why this negative thing happened to me. Well, because you are at that same vibration. Therefore, there was something that had to teach you. So in order for you to move on and move up from that vibration, you need to find out, okay, what was this teaching me? Otherwise, you're going to keep getting the same test over and over and over again. And I don't know about you, but I'm done with karmics. I'm done with being tested. I'm done with all of that work. As I said, my vibration is way too high for me to worry about what's down there. Then we have the red fox, which is strategy. So if you are strategizing how you're going to do what you need to do, it's a leap of faith. Just move forward. There's plenty of people on YouTube that can help you. There are plenty of people that probably in your town that can help you. So just do some searches. What it is that you're looking for? Are you looking for a sound bath? Are you looking for a tarot card reader, a channeler? There are so many people out there that are there for you that you can find someone to help. And remember, you will find the person at the vibration that you're at. Okay? There are plenty of people that have helped me along the way. And as I've moved that vibration up, I've moved from one person to the next. And sure, sometimes they'll be butthurt or they'll say, oh, well, da-da-da. But while my vibration's up higher and you're here to help these people, I'm not there anymore. So as I move up, I will find different teachers that will help me, different people that will help me along the way, as well as more people will come in, or more galactics, or more animals, or more shamans will come in for my team. I don't ask them their names because, again, they're on the other side. Most of them don't use names. It's not relevant. But if I insist, they'll give me something. But I'm not at that vibration where I'm always like, so what's your name? What do you do? How do I know you? I don't go through that. I'm just, oh, thank you for being here. Awesome. And the sea otter, transformation. So yes, we are going through a transformation, and that's the entire collective. We are transforming from our 3D selves to our light body selves to our higher 5D. And if you are doing the work, and if you're getting everything together that you're supposed to be doing, and you're working on yourself, and you're looking inside and having your tower moment, looking at your inner child and all of that, if you're doing everything and moving up, then you're doing the work, and you're going to see that transformation. I don't know about you guys, but I wake up and when I go to bed, I'm happy. And when I wake up in the morning, I'm happy. I go on my walks, I'm ecstatic. wherever I go, I'm driving, whatever I'm doing, I'm happy. And being happy to me is more important than worrying about this, that, the other thing. If someone pisses you off, if this, that again doesn't register to me. If someone cuts me off, the only thing I say is, well, I hope that whatever's going on with that person is whatever it is that's going on, that they get homes safe and sound, and that everything gets resolved by the time they get there. That's usually what I say. I don't get upset. I'm not going to follow them, things like that. It's just not necessary. Okay, let's see. All right, so this is the Christ Consciousness card. So let's see if we have anything from the Christ Consciousness card, which is what we're going into right now. Reassurance, resurrection, embrace your new life. Hey, we're doing well. This is a lot better than a couple of weeks ago. Celebrate and express your song and express yourself. But I said song, so how about we sing and we dance like nobody's watching, even if there is somebody watching, who cares? One more card from Christ Consciousness. One more card from Christ Consciousness. And a lot of you are probably thinking, well, didn't she say she's a recovering Catholic? That doesn't mean I don't believe in Jesus. I do believe in Jesus. I do believe in God. I do. What I no longer believe in is organized religion, because they have changed and changed and changed the words so many times that it's not even a resemblance of what Jesus was here to show us, or Buddha was here to show us, or, there's so many things that have been changed in the world that I can't look at, let's say, a Bible or another religion to study and think, well, this thing came directly from God, because it's been changed so many times that it's just not there anymore. And like I was saying, I said one time when I was in catechism, I would say, well, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. What about da 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 da? And if you can't explain stuff like that to me when I'm reading it in the Bible, then we got a problem. Okay. But yes, I do believe in Jesus. I believe in Muhammad. I believe in Buddha, Krishna. I believe in all of those deities. I do. Our Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, angels and the saints. I believe in all of them. Not in the same way that most people do. And Michael's here right now, and he's telling me, you have to remember that these books have been changed to meet the agenda of the men that were in power at that time. It's all about power and control. Remember, he's saying, remember that you are not apart from God. You are a part of God, and therefore are the chosen and beloved. And that's everyone in the world. Every single person, animal, flower, tree that is in this world has a soul. And God knows us by our souls. Source knows us by our souls. And we are all a part of Source, of God. So therefore, we are not separate. We are not apart. We are all one. He's saying we're here to protect and to love. And we're here to show you the way, the true way. That's what he's saying. Stand up, steadfast in your vision. So it's a group of people actually with candles. And I remember when we were little, when we would do the vigils and we would hold up our candles. It was really great because you would feel the Holy Spirit come to you. And that's pretty much the same. But if this could be specific for someone who needs to stand up for themselves or stand up for a certain belief. If that's you, then you go ahead and you do it. Holy Grail, sacred union. So for a lot of us, a sacred union is coming together. And I have been talking about the twin flames. Remember, not everyone is on a twin flame journey, and not all twin flames have incarnated on this world, and not all twin flames are supposed to be together. But that being said, there is a very large twin flame journey. And this, if you look at it, is Jesus and Mary Magdalene. Yes, Jesus and Mary Magdalene were married. There's a reason why none of the books of the 12 female disciples are in the Bible. Because if they were, and they knew that, and we knew that information, we would know that the men were trying to control us. So we have to remember that not everything that is in the Bible is 100%. It's from the perspective of each person. But they left out the 12 perspectives of the women that were also disciples. One of them was Mary Magdalene, and one of them was Mary, mother of Jesus. Remember that Jesus saw women, especially in the same vibration that he was in, as equals. He didn't see them as separate. He didn't see them as beneath him. But at that time, that's how they saw women. Therefore, they couldn't have that in the Bible. Do I take all of these cards? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is discernment, truth, and clarity. We're talking about the women that were the 12 disciples as well, because it was 24 disciples of Jesus. So have discernment. Look at this woman. She has, her eyes are blindfolded. And we have Mary, mother and nurturer. Mary, mother of Jesus. We're just talking about her. And we have the teacher, walk the talk. I walk the talk. So I don't tell you, oh, well, I do this XYZ and then I'm out there cursing people out. I don't do that. If I have to take a step back and collect myself, if I think I'm going into a lower vibration, I will do that, because it's not worth the time and the effort to lower myself to that vibration. It's just not worth it. The last time that happened to me was probably in August, and it was something that was very unreal and surreal. And I vowed that that would never happen again. I thanked the person that I interacted with, that I had gotten down to that lower vibration, to that person's vibration and level, because I needed to see exactly who that person was. And I also needed to continue to work on myself. So I thank that person for having that, for having that interaction, and for everything that happened. I thank them. Now, does that mean I want them in my vibration and in my life? Absolutely not. But I thank them as a karmic for allowing me to learn and to see who they really were, because that's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to see who they really were, because I wasn't seeing it. And then we have pilgrimage, onward steps. And that's pretty much like, we're raising in vibration. So we're going higher and higher. So some of you may have to have a pilgrimage in order for you to see this. Some of you may want to go to and have like a sound bath, do yoga, different things like that. And with some of us, that pilgrimage is just us getting to that next step and raising our vibration. Okay, so let's see here. So this is my spiral oracle, and you probably can't see the box too well, but so do we? Oh, yes, we do. 3 cards. Loving the self on all levels. Choosing experiences wisely. Yes. Questioning the dark thoughts. So exactly what we're talking about. What did I start with? Dark thoughts. The darkness. Do not be afraid of the darkness. Do not be afraid of those dark thoughts that come into your head. That's your ego. I tell my ego, well, thank you for showing me that. I wasn't asking you about it, but thank you for showing me that, and thank you for showing me that information. But I have my team, and my team and I are doing well. So you can go take a nap. And choosing experiences wisely, as I was telling you. What do you do when someone cuts you off? Are you going to follow them? Are you going to go after them? When someone is acting like a Karen, for lack of a better words, what are you going to do? Are you going to be petty? Are you going to match them word for word? Or are you just going to walk away and say, you know what? I'll just pray for you. And walk away and just leave it at that. Loving the self on all levels. So you need to love yourself and you need to work on yourself on all levels. If you're still in 3D and you're striving to move up, then you need to work on you. Not on the world around you, on you. Because once you work on yourself, the world around you will change. And the people you interact with will change as well. And those people that are a lower vibration will stay away from you. And I see this all the time. I see people cross the street. I see people move away. If I'm walking with my dog, there are some people that they walk by me with their dog. Our dogs interact and they play a little bit and we laugh and we talk and we walk. And then it's like, okay, well, you have a nice day. And then there are people that'll cross the street and they'll walk away. I had to do that this morning. I took my dog on a walk, on his long walk. And there was a man and a woman and they were, with two carriages. One carriage had two kids, the other one had one, but the kid was all over the place. He was going into people's front yards, kicking their displays, picking things up, throwing things. And I said, you know what? That's very a low vibration. I'm going to cross the street because I don't want my dog to get hurt because this child is out of control. Now, my kids are raised. My kids are older. I'm the Gen X generation. And when I was growing up, it was, F around and find out. That's how we were raised. So when I raised my kids, yes, I still used that, but I had more of a balance of how I would have liked some things, of how I would have done some things. So it was a balance. But at the same time, my kids weren't going to run around like crazy people. They weren't going to go on personal property and damage personal property because I was too tired to deal with that with them. Or I was one of those, well, I don't say no to my child. That's not how it works. We have a responsibility to raise our children the right way. And for them, yes, they need to go and they need to experience things. And yes, they need to learn. But at the same time, if you're going to have your child running around and acting like a fool, don't expect other people to be around that child. So I'm not going to make fun of that person because if that's their belief, but I don't want you and your child in my vicinity. That's the way I see it. So this child was just running around, running amok. I crossed the street because I was like, you know what? I'm going to cross the street because he had already seen the dog and he was already like, ooh, a dog. And I was like, nope. Cross the street. So once I crossed the street, all of them crossed the street to the same side I was on. And I was like, and again, he was like, a dog. And I was like, nope, cross the street back. I kept on walking. And as I'm walking, the child went into another person's yard and they had a display for Halloween with those displays where it's like they're filled with air and you just leave them on and they stay filled with air. Well, he was kicking them. And I was like, oh my God. I said to myself, I was like, connect with their higher selves. I'm like, what's going on? I was like, I send you love and light. I send you peace. I send you hope. I send you harmony. You guys, you gotta do something. But it was a moment for me to be, I could have been like, oh my God. But I was like, no, love and light, peace and harmony, coherence and balance, connect to your higher self, like your child, just your child's going to get hurt. And we came around because they were going this way and I was going that way. We actually met each other again. And this time he was calm. He was composed. He was walking hand in hand. He wasn't running around. And he didn't acknowledge me or the dog, which was fine. But he was composed. So that's why I say you have to send that harmony, that peace. If I would have been like, probably the next time we crossed around, he would have done something to the dog. Something would have happened because he would have been all over the place, because you're sending out that negative energy. So when you send out that positive energy, that's the rewards. That's what you reap. And I knew that was going to happen. I knew, okay, they're going to have time. If I see them again, they're going to be calm. They're going to be, he's going to be composed. He's going to be in a better state of mind. And he was. So just an example, because I see that every single day. If you are experiencing negativity every single day, then it's probably because you are the one that's sending out that negativity as well. If you're the one that's huffing and puffing and bitching and complaining, that's all you're going to get back. That's all you're going to get back. Like I said, not part of my wheelhouse. All right, so I'm pulling out the Healing Waters Oracle. And when you laugh, you add years to your life. So, hey, if I'm going to have wrinkles too, I'd rather have laugh lines than frown lines. Told me to take the bottom card. The Cosmic Ocean, Current Dreams, Future Realities, New Beginnings. So we're getting a lot of new beginnings. So a lot of you are actually doing the work. And you're going to have new beginnings. What do they look like? Well, what is it that you want? What is your perspective? What do you want to see? I want my channel to grow. Why? Because I want to help people. When I envision my channel growing, I don't see, oh, it's growing and I'm making money. Yes, that's great. Yes, that's part of it. But I see myself, what am I going to feel when that person messages me and says, you help me with XYZ? That's the best feeling in the world. I want my sound healing to grow, my business. I want to be able to help people when I do my sound baths. It was the best thing in the world on, when was it, Monday or Tuesday? It was 4 people, well, 3 people, and then a 4th came in. And at the end of the sound bath, they were like, oh my God, that felt great. I felt so, you don't know, the feeling that I had, that I was like, oh my God. And I had so many channeled messages for them, letting them know about their loved ones at the end, that it was like, that to me is everything. So when I see myself having a lucrative business, I see myself helping people. How do I want to help people? How do I want to see them feel? How am I going to feel when I help that person? That's what I look at. Wishing well. Unexpected gifts, kindness, and karmic jewels. Karmic jewels, I would say dharmic jewels. When you're in karma, you're still learning lessons. If you're out of that and you're in dharma, it means that you have moved up to that next step in your cycle. New beginnings, new changes, transformation. Planetary wave, soul mission, trust your inner call, and soul team. Is there something that you want to do that you are overthinking it? Is there something that you keep dreaming about? Is your soul team trying to speak to you? And this is what you need to do, but you're afraid because you're saying, but what if? Well, what if this doesn't work? What if I leave my job and I don't make any money? What you're doing is a self-fulfilling prophecy. I don't think about that. I go back to Bob Proctor. I am happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities from multiple sources on a continuous basis. I think of Bashar. I am what I am, and that is enough. I am what I am, and that is enough. I think of Blossom. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. If any of those thoughts come in, nope. I cancel, clear, delete. Please transmute to coherence, harmony, and balance. Transmute that out for love and light into the world. And I start my mantras. And plunge. Don't hold back. It's time. Go for it and dive in. Your soul team is telling you to go for it. Your soul team is telling you it's time to get it done. It's stop with enough with the if this, if that, if XYZ happens, that have no expectations of what's going to happen. I have no expectations of what's going to happen. I just have that loving feeling, that As soon as I said that loving feeling, I heard sexual healing. That's a song from the 70s. Yes, I am that age, but I am only aging backwards. So I am not aging forwards. I am aging backwards. Okay. Okay. So yes, I get channeled a lot of songs, but we're not on that road right now. Okay. Okay. And they're laughing at me and saying, "Oh, yes, you are." I love it when they laugh at me. They're so funny. Yes, my soul team laughs at me. Yes, my soul team has a sense of humor, and they think I'm hilarious. And yes, Jesus, whenever I tell someone and they ask me, "Have you found Jesus?" and I say, "Well, I didn't know he was lost," he thinks that's the funniest shit. He laughs every single time. It never gets old with him. Okay? So yes, they do have a sense of humor. Don't feel bad. So now I took out the other deck from Rebecca Campbell. This is the Ancient Stones Oracle. Let's see what we have to say. And it looks like we're getting there. It looks like, we're moving up and moving forward. And I am so happy and so proud that everyone is doing the inner work that they need to. Now, for those that are not doing it and you are on my channel, that means that this is a sign. This is a message for you to start today. Start now. Whenever you see this message, that will be the day that you need to start. And that went down on the floor. Ugh. And we have Hagstone. Oh. Energy, shield, protection, inner strength. So what I love about this card, she's not a hag at all. She's very beautiful. I always hear a lot of the people that I love to watch talk about protection, protection, protection. Again, I'm at a vibration that I don't need to think about it. I don't need to work at it. I don't need to always be in protection mode. My team does it automatically. I don't even have to worry. I don't even have to think about it. I was out the other day late in the evening and I was walking my dog and I heard shields. I didn't say it. It was my team. And I was like, okay. And I just kept going and doing about my business. Why? Because although, yes, there are things that the darkness is trying to do, that your karmic is trying to do, I don't dwell on that. I don't go there. They are not in my vibration. Therefore, because they are not in my vibration and I'm out of that karmic cycle, it's not something I need to look at. It's not something that's going to come to me. It isn't there. Now, a lot of times, now when those videos come up, I don't watch them, but I know that they need to be watched by someone. So I know that those people that put out those videos, they understand that there are people that are in still that vibration that will want to see it, that need to see it. But once you move up from that vibration, you'll look at it, you'll see it, it'll come up on my feed and I'm like, oh, no, I'm good. And I move it along. Not that there's anything negative about it. Like I said, you bring to you what is part of your vibration. So if you're at that vibration and you need to look at it, go ahead. Of course, have discernment and make sure that when you're listening to to the information, that if it does not vibe with you, it's not for you, and move it along. Okay. Yeah, they have a lot of information and a lot of the information is amazing. And they always give people what they need. But when you're at that higher vibration and you move up, you start to look for higher vibing teachers. And you get higher vibrational teammates that come down because you've moved up a level that they can meet you now. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. One of my team said, you're being really amazing right now. And I was like, oh, thank you very much. Any other cards for the collective? Let's look at this one. Energy rising, vitality, confidence, power, decisiveness. Our power is rising. Look at that rainbow. Look how big that is. And she's just standing there with her hands up. That's how it feels when I'm doing an energy sound bath. When I'm doing Reiki with that sound bath, I can feel that energy being pulled out of that person, that negative energy, let's say, or that dark energy that needs to be moved up and transmuted into light and love. I can literally feel that with my hands. So this is you right here. This is me. This is you. This is everyone that has done the work, that has done what's needed to be done to move up in their vibration and do the work with Source and with their team. Oh, nothing is impossible. Open to the unexpected and you will find a way. I believe in this. I believe that nothing is impossible. Everything is possible. If you believe it, if you are at that higher vibration where you know that anything that you think of, anything that you dream, anything that you are looking to do in your life can be done. And again, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you're sitting there and you're saying, but what if, and I can't do it because XYZ, that's exactly what will happen. That is no longer a part of my vocabulary. My vocabulary is always a positive one. So, and when I look at the things that I want to do, I look at the feeling. What is the feeling that I'm going to get? What is the feeling from the person that I'm going to help? Wouldn't it be amazing if I could help this many people? How much love would emanate from that group of people? How much love can we send to the planet? That's how I see it. More cards. No? Oh, yes. The road is clear. You know what to do. Walk it your way. Walk it your way. Whatever your way is, you walk it that way. Like I said, as you move up in vibration, you will move up from different teachers. And as you move up, you'll probably fall out from one of those teachers. And it's okay. That doesn't mean that they're a bad teacher. That just means that they're here to help people at a certain vibration. And once you move up, then you'll see new teachers. You'll have a new soul tribe, more people that will come in to help you. Now we're going to use any more cards. So they want me to pull the romance cards. So I have a couple of those. So which ones do you want me to pull? The pink ones. Okay. So they do want me to touch a little bit on romance. So if any of you are in a twin flame journey, you know that you're in a twin flame journey. This is for you. Or a soulmate journey. Twin flame, I can't make this up. Twin flame, trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. Now, again, yes, you're on a twin flame journey. If you know that you are, then this is for you. But that doesn't mean that you stop doing what you need to do for yourself. If you're sitting there, oh, my twin flame, oh, when am I going to get together? All you're going to do is repel that twin flame, and it's going to take even longer and longer and longer for you guys to get together. I don't think about my twin flame. Or I try not to. I'm not worried about my twin flame. I'm not worried about what's going on or what isn't going on. When is that person coming with it? They're coming in divine timing. So I've already been told by multiple people that yes, I am on a twin flame journey. And yes, I now know who that person is. But I'm not sitting here waiting for that person to show up. I have work to do. I have things to do. And twin flames are connected at a soul level. If you find that you're not being able to do your work, that you can't get there, then you can disconnect energetically. This was a teacher that showed me how to do this a couple of weeks ago. And I had to do it because I have work to do. And I thought this person didn't know that we were connected energetically, but that person knew that we were. And I was like, oh. But they were relying too much on that connection. And it's like, no, we need to connect in the real world when you are ready. I'm ready. I'm where I need to be. But I have more work to do. I have dreams to fulfill. I have work to fulfill for my higher self, for the collective, for Source, for Mother Earth. Therefore, whenever that divine timing happens, it will happen. I'm not worried. I'm not waiting. And, I said, you have work to do. I have work to do. You have your soul journey that you need to go on. I have mine. When you're ready, you know where I am. That's what I said. but I have to disconnect from you energetically because you're not allowing me to do my work. So that can't happen. I have work to do. Dreams. Look to your dreams. They hold all the answers that you seek. And lately, I've been seeing myself. I've had dreams of other lives. Yes, we live other lives in other dimensions. And there are other dimensions where my twin flame and myself are already together. They've been together for years. They got together at different times in life. And the reason why they're showing me these things is because they want me to see all the times that we got stopped and how it happened. And I'm like, well, thank you for showing me that. That's good information to have. Again, it's divine timing in this life. I'm not living that life. That's a different part of my soul, a different dimension. I'm in this life, and therefore I am going to be living in this life. Okay. And we have different dimensions, time jumps. We've done time jumps in this lifetime so many times. I mean, at least I have so many times. And things have changed differently. I remember the old timeline. I remember the new timeline. It's a lot of stuff that I'm not going to get into. But if you ever have like deja vu, if you ever have like, well, wait a minute, I thought XYZ had passed away. How's that person alive? Or vice versa. You've done a time jump. So you're jumped from another timeline to this one. Hideaway. Make time to be with your person. Create your own special hideaway. Again, if you are with that person already, if you have that soulmate, if you have that twin flame with you, make time for each other. Have a little hideaway where either one of you have to work. You just concentrate on each other. Doorway. An opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to a new person. And if you're not, hey, it's coming. Again, divine timing. Don't sit there wondering, oh my God, when it self-fulfilling prophecy, you're just going to push that person away even more and more, because God's going to sit there and say, well, I'm not going to send anybody to you. Look at you. You're a hot mess. Sacrifice. Love may come with sacrifices. Evaluate what you're willing to give up. And that does happen. You know, if you are with your twin flame or with your soulmate, what sacrifices are you willing to do? But remember, it has to be mutual. You can't be a doormat. Long distance. Love knows no distance. It transcends time and space. You guys could be at a long distance relationship. Or maybe you're just friends. You're at the long distance and it's not time for you to come together yet. There's been a lot of information, a lot of stuff on twin flames, and they're really wanting me to just let everyone know about it, because those of us that are on that twin flame journey, once we get together, a lot of things are going to happen rapidly and quickly. True love. Deep and enduring connection going beyond superficial attraction. Wow, this is a lot of cards. Am I keeping all of them? Okay. Dressing up. An opportunity to dress up and party. Fun times ahead. Relax. Find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. And then closure. Not all connections are meant to be, except closure. So if you are in a karmic relationship right now, you need to end that karmic relationship if you expect that twin flame journey to start. And then right path. Love is a beautiful journey and you're on the right path. I had to end a journey and a connection because I was with a karmic. Now, this person, were they a soulmate? Yes. Could they have turned into maybe a twin flame? Possibly. But we have free will. That person would have to have done the work to be the person that they needed to be in that soulmate connection. But that person never did the work, or sort of maybe did the work, and went from being someone who could have been a lifelong soulmate and turned himself into a karmic. And it just got worse and worse and worse from there. So at that point, I said, well, do I want to continue in this? Because it's just going to get worse. Or am I going to stop it here and say, hey, I release you with love. I release you with peace and with harmony. But I can't continue this. And that's what I did. I couldn't go on being the person that I became in that relationship. I had to refine myself and pull myself out of that doormat. And I basically had lost myself in this connection. So I had to pull myself out of that. And that's not something that I'm willing to do anymore at all. There was an aunt that I had that used to say, mejor sola que mal acompañado. And that means it's better to be by yourself than in bad company. And she always would say that. Wedding. Taking your relationship to the next level, one step at a time, and abundance. You are open your heart to receive the abundant love the universe has to offer. So my heart is open. My heart is open to receive. My heart is open to give. So I know that these things will come to me, and they are coming to me. And I see it as it's already here. When I go out, I'm saying when I say I'm already healed. I am already healthy. That's how I say everything. I don't walk around saying, well, I hope to be healed. No, I am happy and healthy now. I am happy and healed now. That's what I say. I see it as now. It's done. I'm just catching up to it. And one of my spiritual teachers that I had his name was Cornelius Christopher. He's the first person that I started a journey with. And I was doing meditations every single day for a full year with him. And once I had raised that vibration and I knew that the current person that I was with was not going to do the work, I ended the subscription because I knew that it wasn't going to get the relationship anywhere. But it had gotten me to the level that I needed to get to move on. So if any of you are looking for someone that can help with the work that you need to do, Cornelius Christopher is his name. And he does have a YouTube channel called ONEO, ONEO, which is really great. And he also has a subscription channel. It's called Coherence. And now I can't remember. But go into his channel, ONEO, ONEO, and look at the description box. So all the information should be there. So if you're starting on that journey, this is someone that will definitely help you. That's what he's here for, to help people who are in this 3D, 2D life to move up to the higher vibrations. He's amazing, amazing. Him and his wife, amazing, amazing, amazing people. So we have water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, and we have spy. Someone's got their eye on you and you are doing your research. I do a lot of research on everything. I'm taking a class next week for another sound bath class with different instruments. And before I signed up, I did some research on the person because I always want to make sure that we're at the same vibe, same vibration that I'm at, so that it's someone that's going to help me move up to that higher vibration, not someone's going to pull me down. Moving. Change of residence, moving in with your partner. So some of you may be moving. And this says moving in with your partner. You could be moving out. The point is that you're changing residence. Distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Vacation. You will be traveling soon. So some of us will be traveling soon. I already have a message that I might be traveling sometime in the next 30 days. But if it doesn't happen, then I'm good. Because, things do change. Everything is fluid. So it's not something that's always set in stone. Pets. Getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. Look, my dog does not need more love. This guy has too much love coming from me. Okay? But some of you might need to pay more attention to your pets. Expect to hear from them soon. So some of you might be hearing from your twin flame soon. Hello. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Any more from this deck? Any more from this deck, please? Yes, I know I'm funny sometimes, but I'm not on purpose funny, so no, I cannot be a comedian. I'm like accidentally funny. Repair, growth, repair, evolution, and growth. Oh my God. This one fell first. So abundance. We are in abundance. We have security. Money and energy is like anything else. So money is just an energy. You want it to flow and not feel trapped, trusting that the universe will take care of you, of the energy of abundance and expectancy in every dollar that you receive. Now that you are supported, the money will flow. Every dollar that I spend is gonna come back to me 100-fold. That's what I always say. Every dollar that I spend comes back to me 100-fold. Decisions and fear. A lot of you could be making decisions based on fear. That is darkness. We have to move away from that. We have to move into that light. When a decision in fear is, well, I don't know if I can do that, so I'm not going to get it done. Or I can't leave my job and do what I'm doing now. I have to stay at my job because it's probably not going to work. That's a decision in fear. Your fear and the darkness within you controls you. You have to go to your heart center. You have to do some meditation. Try to connect to your higher self, connect to your soul family. And like I said, Cornelius Christopher is someone that can get you out of this, can help you get out of this if you aren't able to do it by yourself. And then the third card we have is sacrifice. Reclaim. Remember what I was saying before? I was in a relationship with made a lot of sacrifices. Now I'm not going to say I was perfect, because there was plenty of times when I gave it as much as I got it. But your strength is needed to pull back your power and gain perspective of the situation. You have gone through an emotional sacrifice for way too long. I'm telling you, it was way too long. It's time to claim balance and nurture yourself by standing in your power. Stand in your power. Every day, at the end of the day, I reclaim my power. I bring back my power to me. I cut all ties with the people that I have met out there. Because when you meet someone, when you speak to someone, they are energetically connected to you. Unplug that energy. Cut that tie. However you want to imagine it in your head. If you want to light a little flame so that it can, however you want to do it. I bring my power back to me every single night. I cut all ties with everyone that I've met. All energetic ties, because I don't want them pulling energy from me. You understand? All right, let's keep going. Now, I'm not sure what the title's going to be yet. I have to think about it for this. Humanitarian and service. Your soul longs joyful service. Being of service is a huge calling that is honorable and satisfying. How are you being called to serve humanity? Serving with grace and humility to assist those that cannot help themselves. Be an advocate, a confidant, and an inspiration along the way. That's what I'm always thinking about. How can I help the people that I'm helping? How can I help them gain their confidence? How can I help this person to heal mentally, physically, spiritually? What will that look like for them? So I'm always trying to find a way to help the people because I want to help. That's what I'm here for. I am a bringer of light. I'm a channeler. I'm an intuitive. I have all the clairs. So yes, I hear things. I see things. I smell. And I channel and have the channel come through me sometimes. Sometimes they'll just talk to me and I can just talk like my regular self. Sometimes channeling is better because they talk so fast that it's like, okay, let's slow down. But I'm here to share these gifts with everyone, to help people move up, to help move people heal mentally, physically and spiritually, and help them bring in the light that they deserve, and bring in the abundance that they deserve as well. Because we all deserve it. Abundance is our birthright. And what we don't understand is that God, Source, wants us to be happy, wants us to have abundance, wants us to have love. But we continue, and our ego continues to bring us down and say we can't do it. So we have to remember not only that we are a part of Source. I am the God spark is within me. Therefore, the God spark is within everyone and everything in this world. And therefore, we are all one and we are all united. So when I go out into the world and when I meet people, I meet them with love and with light and with peace and with harmony. Even if you're having a bad day, I say, hey, what's going on? I hope your day gets better. Even if they're treating me like crap, is everything okay? I hope your day gets better. I hope your day, changes for you. I hope, I'll pray for you. And while I'm there, I send them light, and I'm sending them love because I know that they need it. I connect to their higher self and I say, hey, what's going on? What do you need? Hey, I just need a hug. So I can give them like a soulful hug, like, our higher selves can hug. But these are the things that you need to do to continue to do the work. First yourself, then you'll see the change you want to see, and then you have to go on and do it for other people as well. Any more cards? No, they're telling me that what I just said hits it right on the nose, and I can go ahead and finish. We're at 1:21 right now, an hour and 21 minutes. And I just want to thank everyone for coming to my channel. I really, really appreciate it. I really do. I want to thank everyone that comes in, that hits the subscribe button and hits the like button. Let's get those likes up because it really helps my channel. And like I said, I'm doing this for you. I was told by Source, I was told by my team, it's time for you to start doing this. It's time for you to share your gifts. I have pushed my gifts away so many times that this time it was like, no, you're not pushing it again. You made a contract. You said you were going to do it. It's time. And everything that I do here, I do it for you guys. Everything that I do here, I do it for the collective. I do it because I want everyone to heal, not only physically. Not only do I want you guys to heal physically, I want you guys to heal emotionally, mentally, but I want you guys to heal spiritually. I want you to feel what I feel on a daily basis. I want you to feel how positive the world can be, how positive your day can be when you're at a higher vibration. And I hope that as a collective, we do that not only for ourselves, but for each other, because we're connected. We are all connected and we're all one, from the smallest little microbe to the largest mammal that there is in the world. We are all connected. And I want to thank you for coming to my channel. Again, White Iris Intuitive. All of the information is on the description box below. My email, prices for the healings, as well as your personal tarot. I do personal readings as well. And again, I want to thank you. I just want to thank you. I want to thank you guys. I want to send you love, golden light and love of God. I want to send you the light of Mother Earth. I want this light to help you transform to coherence, to harmony, to balance. And I want all of that to be transmuted and sent to you, because that's what we need in the world today. Okay? So love, light, and peace to all of you. I love you. And I hope you're having an amazing day. And if you're not, hey, after you watch this, you will start having an amazing day. Thank you.